Hey guys, what's going on? It's Obes back again with another video, and this week we're going to be reviewing my champs pull from this week, which as you can see is 94 striker Cristiano Ronaldo. We'll run through his stats, see how he plays in game, and see if he's worth the 3 million coins it would cost to buy. Before we do jump in, can I just say a massive thanks for all the support on the channel recently. The channel has gone from strength to strength and the growth has been crazy, so if you do enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Alright, let's get right into his stats. So to begin with, as we can see, he is 6'2", with a high-low work rate, perfect for striker, and 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot. And as we know from this game, 4-star weak foot is more than enough on a player. It seems to be pretty much as good as 5-star has been in previous years. That won't stop you scoring goals whatsoever. So looking at the stats, he has 91 pace, comprised of 89 acceleration and 93 sprint speed. Almost perfect shooting, look at that, 97 attack position and 97 finishing. 96 shot power, 95 long shots, 88 volleys and 86 penalties. That shooting really doesn't need improving by a chem style, I'd say. Passing's really good as well. 86 vision, 88 crossing, 83 kicks, that's why they're so consistent. 86 short passing, 81 long passing, 85 curve, so across the board really good passing, especially for striker. Dribbling is insane, 90 agility, 98 reactions, 95 ball control, 91 dribbling and 98 composure. The only thing that lets him down is that 73 balance, but that hasn't really stopped the base card being absolutely incredible, so I don't think it'll stop this one. Defending stats obviously aren't really important except that heading accuracy, which is pretty much perfect. And the physical as well. We're looking at 99 jumping, you know how good he is at hanging in the air for those headers. 87 stand, which is really great as well, and 81 strength, so he's no weakling. I'm personally going to go for an engine on this card rather than a hunter to give him a bit of pace, get that balance up and get that passing near perfect because the shooting really doesn't need touching. So yeah, engine will be my tip. And taking a look at his player traits, he's got power free kick trait, flare trait and outside the foot shot trait, which could come in useful. On the face of it, he looks to be the perfect striker. Hopefully he replicates that in game, so let's jump in. So to start with this card, he's obviously going to have a lot to live up to, being Cristiano Ronaldo, being the second in form and having those stats. You know, it's a big sort of burden to carry. You expect a lot from this card. And I've got to be honest, I'm surprised, but he does deliver. He is absolutely incredible. Easily, by far and away, the best card I've used on this game so far this year. I haven't used R9 Ronaldo, in all fairness, or Pele. But outside of that, he's far better than your Neymars, far better than your sort of standard Ronaldo, and your Mbappe. He is so fast, he is so strong as well, which is great. Has great fast feet, and considering he's so big, he moves around so well. Especially for me personally, he suits me down to the ground because I quite like to have a bigger striker. I've struggled using the more small agile players because I find they don't hold the ball up as well. But this guy, my god, he wins absolutely everything in the air. And if you get the ball into his feet and you're holding L2, no one's going to win it off him. He's too big and too strong. So yeah, as I said, if that's how you play and you like your striker to be a sort of, I don't want to say target man because he's so much more than that, but you know, have the ability to hold the ball up, then he's absolutely perfect for that. In my particular formation, the 4-3-2-1 formation, my striker sort of plays like a false 9, flipping it around the sides for the two wingers. I'll include a link to my attacking tactics in this video now. And yeah, for that sort of job, he is absolutely phenomenal. His finishing is immaculate. In all the games I played, I don't think I actually saw him miss a shot. You know, the keeper might have saved one or two, but I don't think he actually missed the target once. And I mean, you know, my shooting can be poor at times, so I think that goes to show how good this card's finishing is. Something else that was really noticeable about him was he wins the ball at corners so much. I scored a few off corners, and even if I didn't score, I was getting there ahead of the defender and forcing the keeper into a save. He's absolutely elite in the air. That 99 jumping, you can really tell it's there, because even with 6'2", he absolutely hangs in the air just like in real life. And for a game where, you know, crossing isn't exactly the best side of the game, and I don't do it that often, and he was still scoring headers from crosses for me. His 4-star weak foot was fine as well. I mean, I absolutely didn't notice what foot I was on, particularly in terms of his shooting and his passing. It was absolutely perfect. And across the gameplay, he gets several assists off both feet, so that's not an issue whatsoever. It is really, really difficult to pick a fault with this guy. I mean, you've got to accept that he's not going to feel like a Neymar or a Pele or whatever in terms of agility because he is 6'2" and he is strong. So you've got to accept to an extent that he's not going to be, you know, absolutely rapid on the turn. But for his size, you're not going to get a player on this game that's going to be able to match him, other than maybe if he gets a Team of the Year card, which I'm sure he will. So for me and how I play, this card is the closest thing to a perfect number 9 for exactly what I want. And if you've got the money, I would 100% say go out and spend it on him. I have used his base card. I haven't used his 93 inform, so I can't comment on that. But compared to his base card, it really is a noticeable difference. It does feel like a completely different player in all fairness, because he has had +2s, +3s in pretty much every stat. And the one issue I had with the base was that at times he did feel a little bit clunky in terms of getting around players on the swivel. But this card rectifies that. It's insane for his size. I did use an engine on him, as I said, and that maybe helped with the low balance. You could go down the hunt route if you want to get absolute perfect pace, absolute perfect shooting, but that's only if you're going to use him as just a finisher. I think the engine really does provide a bit of everything and make him a lot more of a complete player. Gives him pretty much perfect passing, pretty much perfect dribbling outside of the balance, and your pace is still going to be at the 96 level or whatever it takes it to. It's not going to be particularly noticeable. So I definitely say go for the engine over the hunter, unless you're going to be using him as an out and out finisher, which, to be honest with you, I'd completely advise against, because this card has so much to offer on top of just finishing and shooting. If you want just someone to be quick and running behind and put the ball in the net, that's Mbappe. If you want a player who can literally do anything, dribble, pass, shoot, Ronaldo's got it all. So that brings me to the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you get a chance to use this card. If you did, leave a like rating and consider subscribing. We're smashing out the growth in the channel recently, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.